from the Pagoda Savings Bank Center at the campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University in Hackensack, New Jersey, WCTV is proud to present the 69th Oscar Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree. Hello everybody, I'm Larry LaFury along with John Francola and the volunteers of WCTV as we present this championship game. We started back in January before a major storm was going to start. We hear a storm was coming again, but we'll have the Jamboree in. And here we are at the finals, John. We went through the opening round, the round of 16, quarters, semis, and now we have Bergen Catholic #1 against the #3 seed, St. Mary's.
Larry, it should be a great game between these two teams. St. Mary has got to be able to stop the #1 team. That's the big thing to do. But I think a close game would be good for television.
We're looking at this here for Bergen Catholic and St. Mary's as we get ready, as both teams are warming up. St. Mary's 23-3. This is their first trip to the finals. They've been in a number of times. They have an outstanding record of 23-3. They're led by Matthew Kennedy, Merrick Olkowski, Jake Ellis. They play very, very well. They well coach this team. We've seen them play a number of times. They drive the basket. It is a very, very good team, St. Mary's.
I think they're going to have to shoot the three, though, Larry, in this game. The game has changed drastically. You got to be shooting. You got to be outside shooting three.
St. Mary's today can say that they already have a championship, winning the NJIC against Lyndhurst 89-74, and they were led by a number of the people that we were talking about. Kennedy, Ellis, and Olkowski scored 20, 20, and 18 points individually, and that team that night had 37 rebounds. So they do everything well. They play good defense, and they have great shooting. Now we talk about Bergen Catholic, John. What could you say? They're unbelievable. This is another appearance for them. The first time they were here in 1959. They have 12 titles. If they could win tonight, they would be their 13th Bergen County Jamboree title. They would they'd be #1. They would go over Teaneck, who has 12, and Don Bosco, who has 12. So they're looking, and they do everything right. I was talking to the coach, Billy Armstrong, before the game. He said it's one of the nicest team he had to coach. Every kid is coachable. He has just 2 seniors. Tells you what kind of a team he has.
To me, Larry, when you have that, and every time you go to practice, you enjoy it, and they all stay later, this is the team that wants to win.
When you look at St. Mary's, you can do a little background here. St. Mary's beat Westwood 79-52. Hackensack, then they beat Hackensack 66-60, and Tenafly 76-53. Bergen County is just unbelievable. They have won 3 games, and the mercy rule was put in. The mercy rule states that when you get to the second half, if at any point in that second half you lead by 35 points or more, the clock continues to run. Bergen already played. They played 3 games, and they have 3 mercies against Glenrock, Northern Highland, and Teaneck. They're averaging 79 points a game, and they give up about 39. Not only do they score points, they're very stingy on defense.
They're a great team, Larry. I'd like to see a barn burner, but to have a barn burner, the opposing team has got to shoot the 3. For them to have any chance in this game, the 3, and they got to make 30-40% threes. If not, it's going to be a long day for them.
So we are going to have a pregame show. The committee will hand out the Bowerman Award. The Bowerman Award, it's a coach's award presented annually to the Howard Bowerman Memorial Award for outstanding contribution to Bergen County boys basketball. This honorary award is dedicated to the memory of Howard H. Bowerman Sr. Mr. Bowerman was an outstanding athlete, coach, and educator at Hackensack High School. He was particularly instrumental in origin the Jamboree. That's why they named the Bowerman Award after him. Him with a number of other, major high school coaches started the Jamboree. This year's recipient is Bob Simpson. boys varsity basketball coach from Pascack Hill School. The St. Lawrence University graduate took the job at the beginning of the 1966-67 season. From then until 1980-81, Bob's team won 232 out of 354 games, won or shared 4 North Bergen League titles, and produced 14 All-League players. 9 of them received mention on the All-Bergen team. Bob returns for the 83-84 season, in which the Cowboys won 11 and 10. Here's a comment from Paul Schwartz, one of the top writers of the Bergen the record, back in 1981, and he said, "But what Simpson would most like to be remembered for as a coach is that his team performed with consistency, and there was little question that many coaches have won as consistent as had Simpson, including the 1980-81. Cowboys won at least 15 games in each of the last 10 seasons. Few other Bergen County teams can make that statement. Bob Simpson, penultimate year as boys basketball coach at Pascack Hill, may have just been his most successful. The Cowboys posted a 17-3 record, including a victory against Ridgewood in their opening game of the successful season. I really miss coaching," Bob said after he left. "I love the kids, and I've been blessed with great kids all of my years. I've had very little problem with the kids." Balzo also complied a 24-4 record from the 1977-79 as the Cowboys track coach. Simpson, who's had but 2 losing seasons, is compiling his .651 percentage, coach such talented players as John Billy, Stu Maisel, Dick Mogul, Tom Goodman, Scott Frazier, Johnny Light, and a 6'10" standout, Miles McGuire. The most important memorable win was spearheaded by perhaps his finest player, Troy Abramson, who played at Georgia in the early 70s. Congratulations to this year's winner of the Bottleman Award, Bob Simpson.
Unbelievable, Larry. What a guy that guy was. And it is a great award.
So now the teams are preparing. And John, we look at this. We have a very, 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 very good team in St. Mary's. We talked about them. They've won the 3 games in the Jamboree, but they're facing a team that does everything right, top to bottom. I was talking to Coach Armstrong. Not only do they score, I think I mentioned this, they have the ability to shut other teams down. To give up 39 points a game in the Jamboree, right through, is really an astounding. They have been dominant. Can St. Mary's beat them? Yes, they can. They can beat them with the kids they have who can shoot.
They got to go with the 3-point conversion is the key for them. They got to shoot 50-60% of 3-pointers to stay in the game against Bergen, I think.
And Bergen just got to play their game. I think in watching it and looking back at the games, I think Bergen, everybody talks about them, they're great players. Julius Avent, who's going to go to Michigan State, outstanding ball player, Division I player, no doubt. But the way they play defense, the way Coach Armstrong has them playing, they just do not let the other team score. And what they do, I think you and I discussed it at the beginning of the game. We were sitting here. I think the first 6-7 minutes are going to be the most important in this game, because if St. Mary's can stay the first 5-6 minutes, they can probably get close, and you never know. They might be able to pull a big upset, but they got to stay close. You can't have a 19-3 lead with 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
And they have to be able to shoot the 3, Larry. If they don't have a good percentage shooting the 3, Bergen Catholic is too strong for them. There's no way they stay with them.
Well, I see the teams are finishing up their free throws and practices here. They're moving to their benches, and we're going to have the introduction of the award, the Bottleman Award for Bob Simpson, and we're going to try to pick it up as much as we can off of the PA system. So you see, they're going back, and we're going to turn it over to the announcer now.
Good evening and welcome to the Pagoda Savings Bank Center on the campus of Bergen University for Ladies and gentlemen, we begin the evening with the presentation of the Howard H. Bomberman Award. Presenting the award is Jamboree Co-Chairman, Mr. Paul Police.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 69th Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Jamboree. Before we start the program, I just have a couple of thank yous. I'd like to acknowledge the support from the BCCA, the Bergen County Coach Association, this outstanding group of gentlemen over here, the Jamboree Committee, who see hundreds of games every year. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Our sponsors do a great job for us. And lastly, I'd like to thank the hosts. Of course, this evening's host is Fairleigh Dickinson University, Kathy Liggett and her crew. Northern Highlands does a great job for us, and Tenafly High School also. For the past 54 years, the Bergen County Coaches Association has presented the Howard H. Bachman Senior Memorial Award for outstanding contribution to Bergen County boys basketball. This year, I have the honor of giving the award to an old friend of mine, Mr. Bob Simpson. Bob was the basketball coach at Pascack Hills High School, a graduate of St. Lawrence University. He began coaching in 1966. From then until 1984, with maybe one brief hiatus, Bob's teams won 232 of 354 games. They won 4 NBIL titles, and Bob produced 14 All-League players, 9 of them Bergen County All-Stars. What Bob would most likely like to be remembered is the consistency. His teams played with great consistency. For 10 years in one stint, they won 15 games every year, which is quite a feat. During his tenure, Bob had but 2 losing seasons, and he produced many all-league, all-county, and college players. But the greatest thing, all you guys need to know about Bob Simpson is look at the crew that came out for him this evening. All these wonderful gentlemen who played for Bob came out here to honor him. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 Howard H. Bollerman Memorial Award goes to Mr. Bob Simpson.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for Mr. Bob Simpson. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your starting lineups. First, we'd like to welcome the Gales of St. Mary's, the 3 seed, making its first ever appearance in the championship game, and the first by a school from the North Jersey Interscholastic Conference. St. Mary's is coached by Mr. Brian Cascio. Starting at guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 15, Jake Ellis. Starting at forward, a 6'5" junior, number 24, C.J. Brown. Starting at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 23, Eli Keelan. Starting at forward, a 6'7" senior, number 10, Merrick Olkowski. And starting at forward, a 6'3" senior, number 3, Matthew Kennedy. The St. Mary's Gales. And now, the starting lineup for the number 1 seed Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, making its tournament record 27th appearance in the championship game. The Crusaders are seeking their 13th championship, which would break a tie with Don Bosco and Teaneck for the most championships by one school. The Crusaders are coached by Mr. Billy Armstrong. Starting at guard for Bergen Catholic, a 6'1" sophomore, number 12, Sean Forbes. Starting at forward, a 6'5" sophomore, number 15, Reggie McMillan. Starting at guard, a 5'11" junior, number 3, Alex Mazzella. Starting at guard, a 6'4" senior, number 11, Jaden Brown. And starting at forward, a 6'8" senior, number 0, Julius Avent. The Bergen Catholic Crusaders. The officials for today's game are Mr. Bob Nutile, Mr. Bob Ferraza, and Mr. John Mizone. Before the start of this evening's contest, the Bergen County Coaches Association and the Jamboree Committee would ask if you would please stand and observe a moment of silence in memory of Mr. Kevin Moran. Kevin was a graduate of Northern Valley Demorest High School and Lycoming College. He served the athletes of Northern New Jersey for decades as a member of Board 33 of the International Association of Approved Basketball Officials. Today, we honor Kevin's dedication to the basketball community of Bergen County and beyond. Thank you. At this time, we ask that you remain standing and remove your hats and caps as we honor America with our national anthem, sung this evening by Bianna Matson of Park Ridge High School.
That's
Hi, Ricky. Let's go. Well, the teams have been announced for both Bergen Catholic and St. Mary's. Let's go very quickly. Julius Avent, Alex Mazzella, Jaden Brown, Sean Forbes, and Bridgie McMillan. For St. Mary's, Matthew Kennedy, Merrick Olkowski, Jake Ellis, Eli Gillies, and C.J. Brown. That'll be the starting opening lineups for both these teams as we get ready for the finals. John, it's funny, the Bergen County Jamboree Committee had to seed the teams on a Saturday because of a major snowstorm coming in on a Sunday. And here we are, full circle later, 3-4 weeks later, a snowstorm is coming in Sunday. But we got the game in Friday.
We were lucky to put it on Friday.
We've been bouncing around snow and cold. We did the quarterfinals in 0-degree weather outside. It's been a rough winter. I can't wait for the spring to come. But saying that, here we go. We're getting ready for the tip-off. Avent, and the ball is taken by Mazzella. So Mazzella brings it up. He's watched by Kennedy. I guess Olkowski will be on Avent. He is. Brown, look, stop, shoots, no good. Ball is, let's see, gonna go off. We're gonna say it's gonna go off. Yeah. Bergen's ball, okay. I think. No, they changed it, I beg you. No, it is Bergen's ball. Okay, Avent has it. Boy, he's a big kid. He's gonna be able to tell Tom Izzo at Michigan State. There goes Mazzella, cut off by Kennedy. Avent, looking, shoots, misses. Taken down by Kenny. Here comes Ellis. This young sophomore has really improved as the year went along. He turned into be an outstanding point guard. He's watched by Avent. How you like that? He backs it up. Brown, back out to Ellis. Olkowski got a lane, stops, looks, shoots, and hits. Olkowski breaks the seal, and St. Mary's goes up 2-0. Forbes throws it outside for 3, no good. Now Brown quickly in the forecourt. Kennedy puts it outside, jump shot, no good. Comes to Forbes. Forbes goes the other way. We're moving now. Forbes stops. Gets cut off. McQuillan. Brown backs it up. Into McMillan. McMillan on a high post. Hands to Mazzella. Mazzella will shoot from anywhere. Mazzella fine. Knocked away by Kennedy. He comes the other way. He's going to go all the way. Puts it up. No good. Olkowski has it. Out. Ellis wanted it, stops, look, shoots, it's going to be long. Comes to Forbes. Forbes takes it back the other way. Forbes driving all the way, puts it up. No good. Taken down by Kennedy. Here comes Kennedy, quickly over to Brown. Brown to Ellis. Ellis tries to put it up, no good. Rebound. Taken by Brown, quickly up to Mazzella. Mazzella has it, now Brown has it. Long jump shot, good! Anthony Avent puts Bergen up 3-2. And the pressure by Bergen forces St. Mary's to call a timeout. Kind of quick there, huh, John?
Unbelievable. Nice shot, a beautiful three-pointer.
What?
And we have a 3-2 game.
Yeah, Julius Avent, I think we mentioned just a little bit about him. He's outstanding ball player. We've seen him here 3 years. Played very well. He's on his way, after the year's over, he's on his way to East Lansing, John, where he will play for the Spartans of Michigan State.
That is a great school. I used to love that school.
Great coach. I like the coach. The coach is really well.
What a great future. Man, put yourself in his shoes. You're going to go to play basketball. A superstar, Michigan State.
There's Billy Armstrong. He won the championship as a in the Jamboree 1994 as a player. Lost it in '93 to Pagoda.
And next thing he calls.
And we did that game. The '93 game we did, the '94 game we did.
They had to win on a 3-point.
Good defense by Mazzella. Turns as a turnover. Quillen gets it in. McMillan gets it in. That was good defense by Bergen to turn it over. 5-2 now. Ellis stops, look, shoots, misses, no good. Taken down by Mazzella. He hands to Avent. St. Mary's got to make those shots, and a foul as Avent is fouled.
He's going to get 2 shots.
St. Mary's has to make that shot that Ellis missed. They've got to make it. They don't make it. It's 5-2 now. Avent going to the line. 6'8" and wide bodied. You know, John, you look at him, it's a prototype basketball forward. 6'8", wide body, shoots the ball well.
He'll have a good career in college.
Yeah, he will. He's got a good coach. You put on a little more weight, a little more strength. He gets both of them, and now it's 7-2.
He's got 5 points already.
That's Bergen leading. We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're coming up to the 4-minute mark of them playing. Look at the defense at Bergen. Olkowski's going to be off. Kennedy tried to put it back up, no good. We're getting into dangerous time here now. Brown stops, looks, hits. It's now 9-2.
2 points.
You don't want Bergen to make a quick run at the beginning of the game. They've scored 9 unanswered points here. Forbes, right, with Ellis. Blocked inside by Forbes. He puts it quickly out to Avent. Avent looks, cross to Mazzella. Mazzella stops, look, shoots, rims the basket, no good. Comes to Kennedy. Kennedy has it. He's going the other way to Ellis. Ellis out to Brown. Brown puts it up and breaks the side. And it's 9-4.
What a great fake in the shot.
Mazzella puts it up, no good, bouncing around, taken down by Kennedy. Kennedy driving, looking, going, wants to go all the way, puts it up, no good. Misses the basket, trying to get it in. Mazzella has now to Forbes. Forbes puts it up, fouled and gets the basket.
Scoring the goal, number 12, Sean Forbes. St. Mary's foul committed number 23, Eli Flores. His first and second.
Bushefinnick, number 24 is in. Sophomore. Basket is good. So it's 12-4. St. Mary's had their shots. They've missed about 3 shots.
They're going to have to shoot from the outside and make them to stay in the game against Bergen Catholic.
Ellis has a lane, gets cut off by Mazzella, stops, throws it back outside to Olkowski. Olkowski puts it out to Kennedy, no good. And the ball gets dribbled out of bounds.
St. Mary's basketball, from the Yale's number 11, Ivan Santos.
Olkowski stops, looks, shoots. Now he's fouled. He was hit on the hand. Let's see who they're giving it to.
Bergen Catholic foul committed by number 11, J.D. Brown. That's his first, team's first. Shooting 2 for the Gales, number 10, Merrick Olkowski.
So Merrick Olkowski, a sophomore, 6'7". He's got some size and young too. Hits the first one. 12-5.
It's nice being that tall, you know? Good follow through.
Kennedy had the ball knocked away or pushed it away or lost it, I'm not sure. But Brown's got it. Forbes is there. And Forbes gets an easy basket, easy layup. Ellis gets it up with a lot of pressure. Jump shot from the outside, good. Olkowski.
He's got 6 points.
So it's 14-8 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Mazzella. Cross to Avent. Avent wants it from the outside. Olkowski. Going the other way.
I was watching that block.
Busher tried to get the ball out, knock the ball off him, but it didn't work. Ellis has it. He lost the ball, but Olkowski was there. Olkowski somehow gets it to Kennedy. Ellis will set it up again. Both teams are playing very quick. Ellis with an underhand hole. Nice shot. 14-10 with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Brown from way downfield. Busher has it. Mazzella Busher used that size, that length to get that rebound. Out of bounds. It's going to Bergen Catholic.
Back in the game, number 15, Pregame, and number 20, Sean Forbes.
And Avon misses, but they get the rebound. Somehow the ball gets knocked out of bounds. I think the height and the strength of Bergen Catholic has won the last 2 or 3 trips down the court. They were able to keep the ball alive. Another offensive rebound as Forbes gets it. They're swinging the ball around the outside. And there's number 50. Bridgie McMillan from downtown makes it 17-10. With 40 seconds to go as Ellis brings it up, watched by Forbes. Ellis drives, gets cut off. Stops, look, shoots, no good. Nice box out by Avent. Avent quickly into the forecourt, pushes across to Forbes. Ball gets knocked around, picked up by Avent, fighting for it. Hands to Forbes, he puts it in. They know who to hand the ball to. They're always in the right spot, Bergen Catholic, as they go up 19-10. They've had I think a 5-0 run here. Right in front of us, Ellis is fighting with Forbes. It's a battle. And a whistle. Traveling. That was Owuzu they were fighting. They were fighting. Number 13, he's in.
So yeah, 19-10. A lot of scoring in the first quarter.
Yep. That was close. So we played 1 quarter here in the finals of the Jamboree. And number 1 seed Bergen Catholic leads number 3 seed St. Mary's 19-10. We'd like to mention the sponsors for this year's Bergen County Jamboree: ETD Tire Discount Service, Alliance Orthopedics, Lifesavers Incorporated. That's our friend Bob Steckel, who works with us. Jag Physical Therapy, TSM Slow Mo, The Record, NorthJersey.com, Parkwood Deli and Catering, Grand Street Cafe. I want to thank all of the Jamboree Committee. Would like to thank all these organizations for graciously sponsoring this year's Jamboree. Well, you got to take a break, eh, John?
Well, Bergen, as far as Bergen Catholic, as expected, 12 rebounds in the first quarter. St. Mary had 8 turnovers. Bergen Catholic, perfect. And of course, St. Mary's 3. The great defense by Bergen created that. I have Olkowski with 6 points for St. Mary.
Olkowski will throw it in. The ball gets knocked away. No good. That's Owuzu. So Bergen fights every defense. In, out, around, and in. Take them back, put up, no good, and a foul.
Should be against number 12.
Boy, that was a lot of hard work there by Kennedy. I'm sorry, that was Aquiles.
This is that first Bergen Catholic, every player has scored in the first quarter.
Wow. So Eli Quiles, he kept that ball alive. Quiles missed 2 of them. Can't miss the free throws. 19-10. Bergen Catholic leads just the start of things in the second quarter. Somehow I got the ball dribbles out of bounds. Marcus Brown, number 2, is in for Bergen.
Checking in the game for St. Mary's, number 0 is Major Sam. For the Crusaders, returning number 11, Jamie Brown. And number 3, Alex Mazzella.
Xavier Sam, 0. I like that number. I like that number 0. Kennedy, watched by Mazzella. Kennedy turns, shot, no good. Turnaround jumper, doesn't make it. McMillan with the rebound. Hands to Brown. Good. And that was a nice play by Mazzella to feed for the basket. 21-10. Ellis bringing up. That's Kennedy. Loses the ball again. Bergen's got hands, very quick hands. Mazzella wants one from way downtown. No good. Forbes has the long rebound. Forbes driving, puts it back out. Jump shot from the outside. McMillan hits from the outside, and St. Mary's will call a timeout as Bergen Catholic takes a 21-10 lead, 24-10 lead over St. Mary's with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first half. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Kennedy will throw it in, watched by McMillan. Sam is in now, watched by Forbes. Ellis brings it up. Ellis working. Olkowski, he's been quiet today. Wins the basket, no good. Knocked out of bounds off Matthew Kennedy. When you play a team like Bergen, you can't miss. You get an open shot, you gotta hit. You got free throws, you gotta hit. Layups, you gotta take the hangers. Forbes. Mazzella thought about it, tries, has a layup, puts it in left-handed. 26-10 as Bergen stretches the lead.
His first 2 points from Mazzella. Little Italian guy on that squad.
Ellie goes in, and they're going to call baseline infraction. That was Quentin Bunn, number 12, who just came in.
Checking back in the game for St. Mary's, number 11, Elon Santos, and number 24, C.J. Brown.
Kennedy's going to sit down.
And I like the way the coach is talking to him.
Yeah, telling him just to calm down, take it easy. It's a long game. Mazzella, McMillan. Mazzella. Forbes. Boy, unbelievable, that young man. That guy, Forbes gets, and Forbes is a sophomore. Coach Armstrong was telling me next year he's going to have sophomores and juniors, basically. He's only got 2 seniors on his team this year. Next year, sophomores, juniors, and maybe a couple, one senior again. Sam is short, taken down by McMillan. Quickly over to Forbes. Forbes gets around Ellis. Puts the ball saved by Olkowski. A shot is up and no good by Elon Santos. Brown. Ball gets knocked away. They're going to call. Avent comes back in. Kennedy for Bergen Catholic. Kennedy in for St. Mary's. Brown is back in for St. Mary's. Avent. And a whistle here.
Foul, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like
St. Mary's foul committed by number 11, Elon Santos. That's his first team's first.
Inside.
Avent. Mazzella. Brown. Lays it in. They made it look easy. Avent made it look easy. It is now 20-point lead for Don Bosco as they stretch everything out. It's a typical Bergen Catholic game here. Ellis gets the baseline and lays it in. 30-12. With 3:25 to go in the half. McMillan. Brown. Owuzu. He puts it in for 3. Jahil Owuzu, the junior, makes it 32-12. Back to the
2-point. 2-point.
A 2-point. Still makes it a 20-point lead for Bergen Catholic. Kennedy. Driving. Stops, looks, and hits. That's the way Kennedy plays. He's very good going to the basket, and he has a nice jump shot. Mazzella. Wuzu gets cut off by Kennedy. McMillan. Bergen likes to throw the ball around the perimeter. One of the things they like to do. If you watch them, it goes around the perimeter. There it is. They go back out, and Brown will say, I'll take it. They also like to shoot from way downtown. 3 more points, 38-14.
Yeah.
Ellis puts it up and is fouled.
He has 10 points, by the way, Forbes. So Bergen Catholic. His team can shoot.
Bergen Catholic foul committed by number 31, Kieran Quinn.
Well, Bergen has played their game, John. 38 points.
Stepping to the line for the game.
And we still got about 2 minutes to go in the half. half, and they've got 38 points. They're on line to score 78 points again.
Unbelievable.
Ellis misses.
Checking back in the game for the Crusaders.
Brown is in. Marcus Brown is in, number 2. Mazzella will sit down and take a breather. Oh, he gets 1 or 2, else does. Jaden Brown brings it up. Uzu. Brown. Avent stuffs it. When he gets inside, no one's going to stop him.
What a great pass on that line.
He's going to the basket. Yep. Right in front of us. I think Marcus Brown got the foul, number 2. Elin Santos will throw it in to our left. Kennedy has 4, 5. McMillan. See, John, every pass, every dribble is contested defensively. This is how they play so good. You watch them. If you're a defensive coach, you just got to love watching this. No good. Rebound. Aventaz. Avent's in the forecourt.
And that's down.
It's a clinic. Owuzu. They got so many of them. Give and go, didn't work. Quickly forecourt. Kennedy, quickly there. And knocked away. Brown tried to get it in, but Owuzu fouled him. With 1 minute and 4 seconds to go, 40-15.
Bergen Catholic foul committed by number 13 to Lillard. His first.
So Brown will go to the line.
CJ Brown.
Gets the first one. CJ banked the first one in. Makes it a 40-16 game. Gets 2 of them and whistle. McMillan will come in. Marcus Brown will sit down.
Replacing number 2, Marcus Brown.
1 minute and 3 seconds to go. At the minute mark now, as Owuzu brings it up. Has a lane. And he's boy, he had a wide open lane. It's like the sea parted, and he went in and just dunked it. So Owuzu makes it 42-17. Ellis backs it up with 35 seconds to go. Look, stops, misses, taken down. Brown had it, loses to Owuzu. Another stuff, back-to-back stuff by Jahel Owuzu. 44-17 as it gets wider. Santos brings it up, puts it up, no good, and fouled.
He had 2 shots.
When's the last time you saw double dunks back-to-back?
Very seldom.
Very seldom.
Very
You-
seldom.
Right? This is basically against 14 they played in the Jamboree, and we're watching the clinic.
Unbelievable.
44-18.
Foul shot good by Elon Santos.
So Owuzu will put it in. Brown stops, looks, shoots going to be long. Owuzu again, and it's all. With that, the basket will not count. So the half is done, and Bergen Catholic is out in front, 44-19. here at the 69th Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree, sponsored by the Bergen County Coach Association and the Pagoda Savings Bank Center. We'll be back with the second half. Bergen has a 44-19 lead over St. Mary's in the 69th Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree Finals. John, take us through some of the scoring.
Well, for Bergen Catholic, Avent had 9 points in that half. Forbes had 10 points. Owasso had 10 points. And McMillan had 8 points for a total of 44. For St. Mary, you had Kennedy had 2 points. Okowski had 6 points. Bunn had 2 points. Ellis had 5 points. And Brown had 4 for a total of 19. So this has been totally Bergen Catholic shooting.
Again, they're scoring. They hit Bergen Catholic. They're scoring. But what impresses me is the defense they're playing. They challenge everything. Every dribble, every pass, they're on top of it. And when they get the ball, they know where their teammates are. They know where to pass the ball. And they get easy inside shots. So you can see why Bergen has been dominant over the last number of games here in the Jamboree.
And just information as far as rebound, Bergen had 20 rebounds in that. So he's making the shot, they're rebounding, and St. Mary 11. Turnover, 3 for Bergen, and only 7 for St. Mary. But you know and I know, if one team is shooters, they run the court well.
Yeah, you can just see the rebounds, the turnovers, the way they just playing, running up and down. Bergen Catholic has this game in control. It's going to be very difficult for St. Mary's to bounce back. But they got to go one basket at a time. You don't give up. You never give up. You keep going. So we'll see. I mean, Bergen Catholic's been dominant for 3 games. They've beaten everybody by an average of 35 points. And now they have a very big lead here at halftime for the finals. So they're just showing how dominant they are. And it's just a special team. I think Coach Armstrong said it to me this a little while ago. It's a special team. Not only are they good players, they're good kids, and they easily coach. Now, what more do you want as a coach? You want kids who are coachable, listen to you, can take instruction, and then be so athletic and gifted as they are. He's got a very special ride this year.
Larry, it's a team that can go a long way in the state tournament.
Well, I don't know who's going to beat them. I tell you, John, I've looked around, I've seen they are just playing at a level right now, the time you want to play well. Because next week we start the states. County finishes today. Next week, barring a blizzard, we'll start the states. So here we go, third quarter. Mazzella brings it up. Watched by Quiles. Avent. McMillan back outside. Mazzella, and let's see what they're going to call a push foul.
St. Mary's foul committed by number 22, Quiles.
So McMillan will put it in. Bridget McMillan is a sophomore, John. When you look at these kids and you see how good they play and you see their sophomores and juniors, Avent's been around a long time as a senior. But other than that, they're all sophomores and juniors, and they're going to bring more sophomores and juniors in next year.
They got an outstanding program, to say the least.
Brown throws it out. Forbes back out to Mazzella. Mazzella bounces back to Forbes. Forbes takes it back out. Brown. Brown had a lane. Boy, you give them a step, it's a basket. So Jaden Brown hits.
That was a nonchalant move, you know, and slowed down and made a layup.
46-19. Kennedy from way down south. 46-22.
Kennedy's got 5 points for St. Mary after that 3-pointer.
Haven wants it from downtown. No good. And they're going to get a foul on Brown, I believe. He was fouled, not that he fouled. We're going to call a push.
Bergen Catholic foul committed by number 15, Ricky McMillan, his first, team first.
Kennedy hands to Ellis. Ellis brings it up. Watched by Mazzella. Ellis drives, throws out to Brown. Kennedy driving in, puts it up. No good, taken down by Brown. Brown quickly into the forecourt. Brown all the way, almost loses it. Throws it out to Forbes. Forbes has a lane. Cut off and a whistle.
Almost a bump foul.
I didn't see who they called a foul on.
I didn't hear it either. It was on the...
Here comes Ellis. Ellis watched by Mazzella. Brown. Kennedy from way down. So Matthew Kennedy hits another three. 46-25.
Kennedy has 8 points for St. Mary.
He's going to try to bring him back. McMillan rims and gets it. Hits a three.
McMillan now has 11 points for Bergen.
Bridgie McMillan. I got named Bridgie. That's what he wants to be called. Olowski stops. Look, shoots. Going to be off. Coming down to the aforementioned McMillan. Quickly to Forbes. Forbes in the forecourt. Ford drives.
Oh, that's a
on
nice
quick
drive.
burst.
That
Boy,
is a
is he
beautiful
good, huh?
Smooth
Sophomore.
and to the hoop. What a play.
Forbes is a sophomore. Here's the defense now. They break it. Mary's does. Kennedy. Kennedy wants to shoot. No good. Taken down by Quiles. Stolen by McMillan. To Mazzella. To Forbes. Stops. Looks. And hits for 3 more.
Forbes has 15 points at this junction.
And he's a sophomore.
A
I got to read it
sophomore.
3 times. I didn't believe it. Mazzella cut off by Brown. Kennedy looks for 3. Misses. McMillan with the rebound. McMillan quickly up court. Knocked away nicely by Brown. Over to Quiles. Quiles driving. Puts the right hand up and foul. Owusu will come in, number 13, and Wushafenik will come in.
Number 15, Richie McMillan, his second, team second. Scored the goal, Eli
Yeah, the goal was good.
No, I'm sorry. Kieran Quinn will come in. Owusu go back out, and Marcus Brown will come in, number 2. Coach Gutierrez, you there? Longtime coach at St. Mary's.
In the game, Quentin Barton, number 12.
Quiles hits, completes the 3-point play with 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 54-28. Owusu to Mazzella. St. Mary's is trapping. No look pass. When you trap like that, somebody's open. Avem was open under the basket, and he took the easy 2 points.
Avens has 11 now.
And a whistle. 56-28.
Bergen Catholic foul committed by number 2, Marcus Brown, his second, team's 3rd. In the game for the Crusaders, number 31, Kieran Quinn.
Knocked away by Mazzella. Ellis has it. See that every pass is contested. Nothing is easy.
Look at the defense he's playing. That was a number 3. Almost had it.
Ellison, everything except get the ball in bounds. This is Marcus Brown. Owusu. Back to Brown. And Brown easy lays it in with his right hand.
Marcus Brown.
Okakowski puts it up, no good. And they're going to go the other way. We'll go to Bergen Catholic as they lead 58-28.
Elon Santos replacing number 23, Eli Quiles.
58-28, 30-point lead.
30-point lead, 58-28.
Ball gets knocked away, or off the fingertips. Kowalski puts it up and fouled.
I believe it's 31 on a foul.
Bergen Catholic foul committed by number 31.
All right.
Second, team's fourth.
That's Kieran Quinn on a foul.
So Kowalski will shoot 2 here.
He now has 7 points.
Number 0,
Quinn had it. Quinn with the shot, doesn't get the rim. So 2:40 to go, 58-29. Bergen Catholic leads St. Mary's. Here's Billy Armstrong.
Does a great job.
15 years a coach here at Bergen Catholic, 3 years as the JV coach, and as we mentioned earlier, played for Chris Donfield, I believe.
You're right.
Won the championship in 95. Lost it in 94. No, I'm sorry, won it in 94. I beg your pardon. So Quinn gets 1 or 2, makes it a 58-29 game. Quinn with the rebound. Hand to Owusu. Brown puts it up and is fouled. He
Should
will go
get
to the
2.
line.
He'll get 2 shots.
He'll go for 2.
St. Mary's foul committed by number 12, Quentin Barr. At the line, number 12, Sean Forbes. Correction, number 11, Jaden Brown at the line.
So Brown makes it.
Good.
Makes 1 or 2. Kennedy driving, looking. Sam hands it off. Okowski stops, looks, shoots. No good. Brown has it. And Owusu puts it up. No good. Taken down. And we have a collision on the court. Everybody seems to be okay. But that was 3. No good. McMillan has it and then knocked out of bounds. It's going to go over to Bergen Catholic with 1:40 to go.
Number 1, Shane Jacobs. Number 2, Marcus Brown.
Shane Jacobs will come in number 1 for Bergen Catholic. Brown. That is fouled.
He'll get 2.
St. Mary's foul committed by number 10, Bergen, his second, team's fourth. Shooting 2, number 11, Jaden Brown.
So Brown will go to the line to shoot 2 here. Makes the first one. 1:35 to go, 61 to 29. As Bergen Catholic dominates another game here and just dominated the Jamboree.
Jaden Brown shooting 1.
Stop, look, shoots, and hits. That's Xavier Sam. Brown. Loses the best. Brown in the forecourt. Quickly to Santos, and he lays it in.
That's 2 in a row.
So he lets Santos get 2 points as we get to the 1 minute and 10-second mark.
That was Santos making 2 layups on consecutive plays.
Uzu stops, looks, shoots. Comes to Kennedy. Kennedy quickly in the forecourt. Sam. Ball gets knocked back to Osowski. Osowski puts it up, no good. Taken down by Owuzu. He's in the forecourt. Jump shot from the outside, no good. And it's put in by Owen Wushafenik.
It's his first 2
33
points.
to 63, a 30-point game with 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bergen Catholic leads. And this is their MO. They've won by 35 points a game. They're leading 30 here with a quarter to go. Okowski looks, no good. Comes down to Brown, no good, even goes. So 3 quarters are in the book. Bergen Catholic takes a 30-point lead into the fourth quarter, 63-33 over St. Mary's. You are watching WCTV, your volunteer group in the Township of Washington.
Catholic had 31 rebounds in the game, same 18 for St. Mary, and turnovers 7 and 8. And I'll give you scores in a little bit.
Well, with the score being this way, we got a pretty good idea where it's going to fit here. 63-33, a 30-point lead for Don Bosco.
They've been shooting, running.
This young man, Ellis, has got 2 more years, plus a couple of more games this year, but boy, he's really going to look good as he develops and gets a little more mature in high school basketball. He's going to be something to watch down the road.
He's got 7 points. He's been playing great defense. And he's young.
Wushafenik tried to have a dunk and he missed it. Ellis stops, now shoots, no good. Comes down to, who's got that? Jaden Brown. Brown has looked up like he wanted to shoot it. McMillan. Brown wants it from the outside and hits.
He's got 9 points.
Kennedy. They're going to call a foul.
Bergen Catholic foul committed by number 15 for Richie McMillan, his third. Team second, shooting 2. Matthew Kennedy.
With 9 people, they play
Yeah. Bobby Mays makes a good point.
Number 2, Marcus
The St. Mary's has only been using 7 people. They're starting to wear out. Whereas Bergen Catholic had 9, now they're adding more. But they'll use 9 to 11 players during a game. And they're able to do that because they have nice lead. You can bring people in. Thank you, Bobby May.
He sounds like a coach.
He's right.
He's absolutely correct. 68-36.
Owuzu. Kennedy's fight. And Owuzu gets inside, lays it in.
2 points. Jaleel Owusu.
Cross court. And Kennedy lays it up.
2 points.
And we have a timeout on the court with 6:12 to go. Bergen Catholic leads 70-38.
Timeout.
You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group, the Township of Washington. Probably bring their second team in now, which is they're a very good team. Gives me us a chance to say for the Bergen County Jamboree Committee, they want to thank the sponsors of this year's Jamboree tournament. Sports Time, Washington Township Community Television, that's us. ETD, Discount Tire Service, Alliance Orthopedics, Lifesavers Incorporated, Bob Steckham's place. You know, you need a defibrillator to get that
does
heart
a great
going.
job.
You go to a couple of games and you get nervous, he'll spike you right back up. JAG Physical Therapy, TSM Slow Motion, the Record of North Jersey, Parkwood Catering and Catering, Grant Street Cafe. Thank you all very much from the committee for supporting this year's Jamboree. Marcus Brown did knock that out of bounds.
In the game for the Crusaders, number 10, Jake
Also,
Bergen.
the Jamboree Committee consists of Rookie Corcoran and Paul Bluglisa, the co-chairman, Leon Steinberg, John Ryan, Ed Crowmer, Chris Annabelle, Joe Donicio, Glenn Stokes, and Matt Stone.
Oh,
They're going to call traveling. So, John, with
Traveling.
5:48 to go, I think it's safe to say that Bergen has won another championship,
absolutely.
and I believe that will be, if I get the numbers here right, that'll be the 13th title for the
Unbelievable.
Crusaders, and they will lead. They have the most championships in Bergen County, the Bergen County tournament. They have 13. Bosco has 12. Teaneck has 12. Santos lays it up and in. So they will collect one. And another dominant performance by the Crusaders. Wushafrenik gets it in. So it's 72-40. Ellis has it. Crisscrosses.
Oh,
We'll try to pick up some of these young men for Bergen Catholic. Put in by Santos.
2 points. Elon Santos.
72-42. We've been around 30 points most of the second half.
Santos has 10 points for St. Mary. I mentioned his name. He's made a couple of baskets.
2 points.
And that is Kieran Quinn. 74-42. No good. Wushafrenik has that rebound. Wushafrenik. Sam will lay it in with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
Xavier Sam.
Marcus Brown will pull it back. So congratulations to Billy Armstrong and his wonderful team for winning this Jamboree. They played every game excellent. They would won it easily.
In the game for Bergen Catholic, number 25.
Some more
Tyler
people
Schwartz,
getting in.
and number 4, Zach Bergen.
It's always important to get into the game.
Both teams are clearing off their benches.
Number 23, Levi Keelan back in the game.
Kennedy drives it in, and he puts it in. Jake Burns, number 10, is in. Let's see who else we can get for Bergen. Kennedy gets another one.
Fouls on number 24. All
Kennedy
Tyler
now
Schwartz
14
is
points
in.
for St. Mary.
Stolen by Santos. Puts it up and in.
2 points.
So it's 74-49.
Santos has 12 points for St. Mary.
Ball is stripped away. Kennedy comes down the other way. Puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Knocked away. Santos. Brown. Santos. We're under 3 minutes in the tournament. Taken down by Bergen. And the ball gets knocked away. That was Zach Burns. That brothers, Jake and Zach.
Coming in the game for Bergen Catholic, number 30, Logan
St.
Sarza.
Mary's is still playing hard.
Yep.
And for St. Mary's, number
You gotta hand it to St. Mary's.
Robinson.
They're still playing hard. They're trying to get that last basket, which is a testimony to them and the coaching staff. Bergen's always playing hard. There's a steal. Quiles. Well, Quiles puts it in. And this 51 points now for St. Mary's, 74 for Bergen Catholic. We're coming to getting close to the 2-minute mark. Oh, look at that move. What's your finish? The sophomore put a little move on there.
He's got 8 points.
2 minutes to go in the game and in the tournament. Quiles has the ball knocked away.
In the game for St. Mary's, number 1, Lennox Jackson, number 30.
And this is, you want to get everybody in the game.
Oh, yeah, you do. Lennox
way.
Jackson comes in for St. Mary's. Brandon Frazier, number 21. 1:50 to go in the game. Carter Robinson is in for St. Mary's. Hey, he's on the board. Josh Falcone hits, and he's on, number 15. I'm sorry, number 13. Quiles will sit down.
Whoop.
So now we're just trickling down these last seconds. Long jump shot.
Got
Good.
it.
3-point goal, number 25.
Tyler Schwartz, sophomore,
Schwartz.
bangs it in for 3. 79 points. So Bergen has scored more than 78
Schwartz.
points in all 4 games they've played. We get to the minute mark, and that will be now. Schwartz quickly into the forecourt, driving, pushes it out, jump shot, no good. Brandon Frazier, shot is good. Brandon Frazier looked good driving to the basket, the young sophomore.
Oh, look at
Reverse,
that.
whoa!
2 points, Tyler.
Tyler Schwartz makes it 81-55. Seen some nice shots here, John, at the end of this game.
And Schwartz has 5 points in the game. coming in.
Both teams are really playing hard down the stretch. I mean, it's like a tie game here to these two.
Exactly.
teams.
Everybody's playing. They're playing hard.
Long jump shot. No good. Bouncing around. Quickly up court. 10 seconds to go. Bergen will pull it out, and they will win the Bergen County Jamboree. 81-55 over St. Mary's.
Final score, Bergen Catholic 81.
So they play 4 games, and Bergen Catholic has done very well. They've really dominated all 4 games. John, let's get the scores.
Well, 81-55, just some of the scores. I mean, well-balanced attack. Brown had 9. I'll give you just some of the big 15 points for Forbes for Bergen Catholic, 12 points for Owasu.
Congratulations to
And
both
for
teams.
St. Mary's,
On a
I got to give Kennedy had a nice game,
Congratulations
about
to the
14
Crusaders.
points. Santos had 12 points.
Championship.
You have great defense in this game for both teams, and outstanding play on both plays by Bergen Catholic.
We'll stay here and beyond and see each of the individual students, athletes receive their plaques for coming in second, coming in first, being a champion. We'll do that. That gives me a chance while they get in there to talk about our friend Joe Hausman, who was the voice of the Bergen Jamboree for so many years. This year marks a milestone for the tournament. This was the first year in 60 years without Joe Hausman at the mic. Joe has been the most recognizable of our fans as the voice of the Jamboree. Joe began his announcing career at the 1966 Jamboree, and for the past 60 years, he has described it and has the best seat in the house. Over these years, Joe has called basketball, football, baseball, and wrestling at Fairlawn, Northern Highlands, and Don Bosco Prep. He has also added his talents to the District, County, and Regional Wrestling Championship, as well as announcing events at the Meadowlands and Yankee Stadium. His quality, classy, and caring approach to his craft have embellished our tournament, helping to make it the Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Jamboree the greatest event that it is today. Joe Hausman, a personal friend of both John and I, he will always, always, always be the voice of the Jamboree.
I totally agree with you, Larry.
So they gave that award last week. The Yes Network was here doing their coverage of the semifinals, but we wanted to make sure we got Joe in. So we will now have the awards handed out by Paul Pugliese, Wilkie Corcoran, Leon Steinberg, John Ryan, Ed Crowmer, Chris Annabelle, Joe Donicio, and Glenn Stokes, and Matt Stone. They will hand them out. Well, John, another year in the books. This was our 30th championship game that we called.
30?
Well,
Larry.
33 years we missed 3. One was a Hackensack game that the MSG wanted and they took it. Same thing with a game at Ramapo where Teaneck was playing. I think they won that game against Don Bosco. And then the one that we blew, we had our vacation, we had the wrong dates, so we were away and we couldn't do the game. Other than that, we've been involved in 33 Jamborees, calling 30 of them.
Larry, this is something of love. All these years, it's unbelievable. You come here, you don't have to say a word. Just sit there and just say, how many years have gone by between you and I at this place?
We started 1993 when Pagoda won the championship. Okay?
And one game we had here was 25-23.
We didn't have it here.
I know, but that was a game. Remember that game?
No.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to remember
it. Bergen Catholic won 25-23 in that game. least number of points ever in the game.
And
But
No,
that was a
I
classic
really
game.
don't remember that game. Let's see here. Let's get the individuals getting their trophies.
Catholic Crusader program. You got their trophy. First to come out, the head coach for Bergen Catholic, Mr. Billy Armstrong. And now let's meet the Crusaders as they will get their individual
Nice
trophies.
trophies.
Number 0, Julius Avens. Number 1, Shane Jacobs. Number 2, Marcus Brown. Number 3, Alex Mazzella. Number 4, Zach Bergen. Number 10, Jake Bergen. Number 11, Jaden Brown. Number 12, Sean Forbes. Number 13, Jaleel Owusu. Number 15, Bridgie McMillan. Number 23, Robert Perosic. Number 24, Owen Unterfeldig. Number 25, Tyler Schwartz. Number 30, Logan Sarza. And number 31,
I think we're. What do you want?
And now the team trophy will be presented to Bergen Catholic on their championship run here at the 69th annual Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree. To Coach Billy Armstrong. Congratulations to the Crusaders on their 13th championship, breaking the tie with Don Bosco and Tina.
We're here with Billy Armstrong. I'm very impressed of the games you played. Played 4 games, they were dominant wins. But what struck me was the defense you play. Can you just talk a little about it and explain to me how you get that defense to play that tough?
Yeah, so it's funny because obviously we have really good players, and so everybody kind of looks at the offense because they can score. We got a bunch of guys that can score and make shots, but I really think everything gets set, and our foundation is really our defensive identity. And we're a full court defensive team. We're really trying to press you. Big thing we try to do all the time is we try to make depth and conditioning a factor. We try to wear you out. We play like 9 or 10 guys. So we press you in the full court, and then in the half court, we really try to get in you, make you go kind of places that you don't want to go. And then the offense and defense are married together because on offense, we're racing it down the other way. So we're really just trying to make this thing go up and down, really fast paced. We call it race and space on offense. And then hopefully we can wear you out, and some of those shots that you make in the first don't necessarily fall in the fourth. So, but we're really good defensively.
It really showed in the 4 games you played. It worked to perfection, what you just explained now. I'm a big fan of Michigan State. Tom Izzo, one of your young men, Anthony Avento, go in there. Just talk a little bit, and then we'll let you go. I know you want to get back with your family.
No,
talk a little about Julius.
Yeah, Julius. First of all, I'm so fortunate and just blessed to have that level of player. And this is not disrespectful to anybody, but sometimes the players that are the 4-star, 5-star players, not all, of course, but sometimes they don't want to be coached. They just kind of want the ball and just want to do their thing. And then I'm so fortunate with Julius and Jaden Brown, these high-level players where you can coach them. And Julius is so quiet, so there's no entitlement whatsoever. And he's going to Michigan State. It's incredible. Tom Izzo loves him, and they did a really great job of recruiting him. I mean, they were at every one of his summer games. They were at our open gyms this year, and they really love him. And I think he's going to have a great career. I think he has a chance to be a pro, and then he really fits how they play. He's just a big physical guard forward.
I want to thank you very much. I want to congratulate you.
Thank
you had
you.
a wonderful run for the Jamboree. One to remember.
Take
care. We'll see you around.
And you guys do the best job, man. You guys are the best.
Thanks.
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, people are walking around. I guess they don't want to leave, John, at this dead end here. The Bergen Catholic people, they're savoring this victory. 4 wins, 4 big ones. You heard Coach say how they run up and down. We got to really throw a shout out to Bobby Maines here, who mentioned that during the game, that they played 9, 10 players up against 6 or 7 for St. Mary's. And Coach Armstrong said the same thing. We tried to wear them out by just running up and down and playing 9, 10 players. It's an outstanding team. And boy, John, not for anything, but I talked to him earlier again. I said this a number of times. What he's got coming in next year is even a younger, faster, bigger team.
Are you serious?
That's what I found.
We know what happened. Winning brings players, and he's a fantastic coach. He talks with them. Plus, he's involved with kids in the area working. So he's a great coach, great school, and he's a winner.
Well, we're going to close. We want to thank everybody to help us putting this game on, going all the way back to the preview show with Paul Pugliese and Rookie Corcoran and Ed Crown. We want to thank them for giving us all the help at the opening games, at the round of 16, at the 2 schools, Tenafly and Northern Highlands, here for the quarters, the semis, and the final. So we want to thank the Jamboree Committee. We mentioned them earlier. Thank you so very much. I want to thank the people here, Kathy and her wonderful staff at FDU, for giving us anything we need with at their fingertips. They brought it to us. I want to thank the volunteers of WCTV. They gave up all their time. Ricky and Bob and Paul, thank you so very much. Lou, thank you so very much. Bobby Maines, who stood with us for all the games and then some and helped us so much. We got to bring him. We got to put him on the air because he's a wealth of knowledge. We can tap into him.
It's unbelievable. You turn around and he says, "I know exactly what it is. It's 15 points."
I think he's standing there. I think he wants more money. He's looking for a contract.
He wants to go home.
I think he wants to go home. So again, for everybody, Bergen Catholic wins. They're the champions. They won the Jamboree. We look forward to next year. So everybody, WCTV, Larry Fury, John Francola say we thank you for watching. Thank you for all the good words. And we'll see you next year at the Jamboree. And watch us on WCTV.us for all our scheduling. Good night, everybody.